Hi Taurus, this is your forecast for the month of March 2017. This is a general reading for Taurus Sun, Taurus Rising, or Taurus Moon. If you have a different rising or moon sign, you might find watching those videos helpful or more informative for you. Please remember that these are general readings, and so they may not apply to everyone. If you would like a personal reading that is specific to you, please visit my website at thealchemistastrologer.com. If you enjoyed the February's love reading, then visit my Vimeo site by clicking the link in the description box. For the price of a latte, you can have access to your love reading for your sign, whether you're single, dating, or in a long-term relationship. All right, Taurus, the first week you are perhaps dealing with some kind of limitation of some sort. Maybe you have a lot of responsibility, but there's something that's making you feel limited. Now, maybe these are self-imposed limitations. Maybe you just have negative thinking this week, or you're facing some kind of fear. Maybe you are in some type of situation where you feel oppressed in some way. This could be some kind of habit or conditioning or pattern that you are self-perpetuating, something chronic. And again, it could simply be negative thinking. Maybe you feel stuck somehow. Maybe this is a bad situation, a confining situation, some relationship that's unhealthy. It could be that somebody's grappling with an addiction or an obsession. Could be power, sex, or money. This could be an excessive concern over money. There could be issues of strong sexuality this week, some strong urges. Whatever it is, you are very determined, and that's the bottom line. You're very determined, and you're operating on your instincts this week. And so, because of that determination, you've got this silver tongue where you can either, you can talk yourself or you can talk other people into situations that serve your needs. Now, this is a week where you will need to maintain some kind of control, and that's going to be very challenging for you because you're going to feel the need to give in to temptations. Because, again, whatever it is you want, emotionally, materially, that desire is very strong. And that desire is the driving force that can take you down, the yellow brick road, or perhaps the road paved with good intentions. But this is also a week where you may be very creative, maybe ingenious. And if you're on top of things, you could have something come to you, some great ideas, some good luck that creates a situation for you that actually saves you just in the nick of time. Maybe you were putting yourself in harm's way, or there was a challenge you were facing, and you have this eureka moment that, hey, if I do it like this is actually going to work out. For others of you, you're going to push your luck too far, and that's going to have a price tag to it. So you're going to have to keep that desire, that enthusiasm in check by being very practical, by using your common sense, by realizing exactly what your limitations are and how much you can deal with. Because if you're putting yourself out there, you want to gain something, recognition, or you want your achievements recognized, or you're trying to accomplish something, you're going to have to measure out whether that's indeed possible for you. Fortunately, your skills of perception are heightened this week also, and so you're able to gauge what other people are trying to do, what their intention is, what their desires are, and what their value and merit is to you. Now, the issue this week could be procrastination. Taking a risk, doing something that is actually creating a harmful situation for you. Maybe you're holding yourself back in some way. You're being very restrictive because there's this fear that you're dealing with. You know, this card is strongly tied to Saturn, and Saturn rules our hard life lessons so that we can create a firm foundation for ourselves. But those usually come up as some kind of challenge, some kind of obstacle to be faced. So our workload appears to be more burdensome. We feel pessimism. There are fears about our self-preservation. Our survival instincts kick in. There could be delays. Maybe you're dealing with authority figures. So this could be a week where maybe you're dealing with a Capricorn. But this desire to be desired or to offer service to others really has to be taken into consideration against your fears of whether you're being exploited or whether other people are taking advantage of you or whether there are going to be too many demands made of you. So, you know, that could be a healthy check, or you could be overly cautious. This could be a week where you are tempted to push beyond your limits, and then you're going to end up making a mistake. Maybe you're thinking that something is a challenge and you're going to grab that brass ring when in fact this is a no-win situation. So this is a week to look carefully at your obligations, your responsibilities, any bad habits, to recognize also what is beyond your capability, where you may be excessive in taking too much on. So this is a week about being very practical, using your common sense. Now, some of you, maybe you are being excessive, and so this could be a week where you need to realize you need some time out. You need to get away from the restrictions, the obligations, the workload, and enjoy yourself. You may need to create some downtime for yourself.